Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, where you can get your fix. I am Van Winkle, your host. I hope everyone has a fantastic day so they can live stream on YouTube tonight. Twitter, Twitch, Talk, we're on it, you name it. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p. You won't want to miss the show tonight. With regulations set to get ugly, we have a lot to say about the SAC's new crypto task force in this episode. Clown Peter Schiff's most recent and outrageous forecast. Does he ever make a mistake? In the xrp ledger DT, CC what actually occurs behind the scenes before it is attacked. But guess what? Holders of XRP, hold on tight, because today's episode is going to be jam-packed and we're going to get right in. At this moment, Bitcoin is up 1.44% over the last day, trading at $84,000, $109 per hypothesis. I will arrive in 2022 with XRP trading at a mean near $2.34. It is currently up 6.61%, with both USDT and USDC following dollar peg. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is currently up 3.1%, totaling $2.735 trillion. Where do we proceed from here? Well, people, let's just take a seat back and watch for a while. It will be a little bit of a fake pump up before we get that adjustment back down. Let's see what happens. We may still be in the woods. Keep in mind that in order for Bitcoin to invalidate its negative movement, it must reach the 90,000 mark and surpass $95,000. Similarly, for XRP to invalidate its bearish action, it must reach that level. Until it leaves the $250 to $3 area, it is merely chop. It simply sounds. This takes us back to the time when Bitcoin was trading between $90 and $100,000. At 90K, that is. The pump would reach 98. Everyone believed that to be the case. It would immediately drop back to 90K. To better understand our direction, pay attention to that and those goals. It's going to be a bull run. Don't give up. There's a great chance to take advantage of this. As I mentioned yesterday, if you want to buy additional cryptocurrency. Even though my weekly purchases were executed, they will be cut off and stopped the following week. I thought I had done it, but apparently I didn't. So I'm going to wait for this dip that I think is coming and then just take the money I save. You know, I buy $400 every week, but I won't buy $800 every week. This is the first time I've been out of the market in probably 2.5 years. Thus, if I don't purchase 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or next week, I'll keep that money for myself. I will thus have the saved money when the markets do decline again, and I will purchase everything at once. I'll get this. This week, on March 21, the US SEC's Crypto Task Force will hold its first roundtable meeting to explore important topics related to the regulation of crypto assets. 2 days from today, that is, day 2 of March craziness has begun. Additionally, the public will be able to see it live. It will be interesting to watch what results from this. And what are we observing when we take a broad look at the cryptocurrency market? Well, be afraid. The market is currently rife with worry. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index has shown an increase in fear, with a score of between 30 and 34. What was the score that we were looking at? The other week, 10 to 15. Many people are. You ought to purchase one and position yourself to enter the market when there is apprehension. And many of the whales are doing just that. The large sum of money. The cost is irrelevant to them. They simply continue to buy up, down, left, and right. They are indifferent. They continue to accumulate. Schiff, Peter. According to him, there might be an 85% Bitcoin crash. Look, is it possible that Bitcoin will drop by 85%? Yes, it has happened before when bull runs have ended, but is an 85% drop on Bitcoin presently imminent? Yeah, man, I don't believe so. Will it be right? Yes, there we have it. He predicts that Bitcoin will be worth roughly $65,000. He aligns with the goals we're aiming for, which are 65 to 75K. Pay attention to the opinions expressed on that topic. This is really fascinating. The DTCs would, but why? Joining a project based on the XRP ledger will be the chief risk officer. Boris Dashman is now a member of Axiology's board of advisors. Check out his thoughts on the use of DLT in the capital markets of the future. There you have it. That graph is available on LinkedIn. We can decide to create that future, he said. It is for that reason that I am joining. The company's vision-driven staff is constructing that future in an advising capacity. The irreversible alteration of capital markets' basic architecture. Introducing Axiology, the DLT fintech leading the way in the use of tokenized financial products. And keep in mind that the XRP ledger is layered with tokenization of real-world assets. You name it, money, stocks, bonds, etc. They already have a collaboration with BlackRock. The DTCC is now joining a project that is built on top of the XRP ledger, and we will see everything transition to DLT. The question is when, and since I started working in this field in 2017, XRP holders and advocates of Ripple have been targeted for years. Ethereum Maxis and Bitcoin Maxis are terrified. The actions of Ripple and XRP have everyone terrified. Maybe because they have a legitimate business that is using this incredible technology to build. Perhaps as a result of the fact that banks and governments are collaborating with Ripple and the XRP ledger when we discuss all of the money. For years, Ethereum Maxis and Bitcoin Maxis attacked XRP. People who are interested in gold, but if we look at what has happened so far this year, the only two things that have improved are gold and XRP. Isn't that interesting? I believe that DJ Pete of Oz generated a lot of interest in this. Ensure that you receive Peter Boss follows Peter Boss 6. Silver Scott enters the blockchain space with a new advising firm based in New York City that uses the XRP ledger to provide real-world asset tokenization services that are compatible with regulations. You leave? Says Silver Scott has said that it is investigating the possibility of incorporating Ripple's XRP and the XRP ledger into their RWA tokenization advice business, which complies with regulations. The project makes use of the benefits of XRP's ledger, which include almost instantaneous settlements, low fees, and a decentralized exchange for trading tokenized assets. The business founded Silver Scout Advisors, a Wall Street consultancy firm with headquarters in New York City that focuses on tokenization for regulatory complaint mining. This is huge, people. This is really enormous. According to them, there are three main advantages to the XRP ledger integration: quick and inexpensive transactions for institutional RWA transfers,